crack the code to the safe. Hard to hear you when my mind's on 20 mil. Crack the code to the safe. Rolling out a chance on the heist. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Make me fold. Can't make me fold. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Hard to hear you when my mind's on 20 mil. Crack the code to the safe. Rolling out a chance on the heist. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Make me fold. Can't make me fold. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Call me Mr. 20 mil, cause it's how I feel. Don't gotta rock designer clothes, boy, to get them. They be running like a heel, cause I keep it real, but still can't hear a thing. I'm trying to put these VVS's in my chains, trying to put these citrines on my rings. Tanzanite, smoky chords, handles all the vibes. You ain't woke, boy, I see it in your eye. Gotta say these, they ain't trying to pay it. I'm the best, emotionally, they wearing, cause my words hitting through their chest. This you can't step on, you need some stronger Teflon. I deserve it cause I earned it cause I deserve it. Only man living with a purpose. Take the lead and turn them kings and queens to them gods. Service fee of 20 million after million, yo. Hard to hear you when my mind's on 20 mil. Crack the code to the safe. Rolling out a chance on the heist. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Make me fold. Can't make me fold. Nah. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Got me feeling like a dog when I sing this song. I can almost taste the cake, man, I can't wait. It's like every time that I write, me and spirit take flight, connect and create light. Just like Khaled said, boy, that's a major key. So now you ain't gon' Tesla me. Must be out your brains. They got no shame, no type experience. They souls ain't big enough. That mean you not familiar. You ain't been here long enough. You not La Familia. Nah, so no, we don't feel ya. Take our time.
Maybe the best day of the NBA. Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the Boston Celtics facing the Houston Rockets. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Here's out there with Bird. Then there's Havlicek. Then it's Russell. And it's Kuzi in at the point. Paul passes to Olajuwon. Back to Paul. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Now here's Hayes. Bird cover. Olajuwon drawn the double team. 5 on the clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Kuzi. From past the arc. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Here's Drexel. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Russell. On the wing, Havlicek. Pass to Pierce. To the left wing. From about 19 feet, Olajuwon grabs the miss. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. And that one's good. McGrady.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Kuzi passes to Russell. On the wing, Burke. Looking to end the run. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. McGrady with the ball. And he uses the glass on the way. McGrady's got his second bucket of the night.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Boston off to a slow start, trailing here by 8. So the Celtics call timeout.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Taken away by Hayes. And here comes McGrady, leading the fast break, and Hayes throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Pierce. Uzi can't hit.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Oh, that was something else.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the score by Houston.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Ball outside, Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Count it.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Kuzi. So it's Boston now. It's a 14-point game. Here's Kuzi.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their score.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
That shot wide open. Havlicek's got 5 points so far.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Out of bounds. Boston takes possession. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He said they're not as worried about getting back on defense as they are about having extra bodies on the offensive glass. He feels that even though they may give up some transition baskets, they'll make up for it with lots of second chance points. We'll see if that all adds up for a win tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. So an early focus on pushing the boards. Here's McGrady following the basket by Larry Bird. Hustle against Olajuwon. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make.
Timeout. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Boston making a switch here. The pass to Kuzi. Nice ball movement by Boston. On the wing, Bird. Covered by Hayes. Tries it from 19. Shot's good from Bird. Bird's got his second bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it's Houston on the break. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. It's intercepted. Celtics trail by 11. To the inside. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And it's the Rockets on the break. It's up a three. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Hayes. McGrady's got 11.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Pass to Cowan. Back to Rondo. Four on the shot clock. Here's Cowens. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Jones checked in for Larry Bird. Now, here is Olajuwon. Defense right on him. Hayes finds Paul. Over Jones. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Allen for three. That shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Hayes hits them both. Celtics trail by 14. Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Cowan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
And how about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Rockets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in. And here's Rondo. McHale outside. Right the pass to Cowan. Rondo against Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Lost it. No good that time either. Houston leading by 14. And Drexler throws it down hard.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Here's White. Olajuwon with the block. And here comes McGrady in the fast break. And Boston with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Drexler. He's guarded closely. 16 feet away. And that one's good. McGrady's got 15.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Cowan. It's White on the wing. Rondo against Paul. Jones for three. Cranes the three-pointer.
Yeah, Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
From deep. And another three for Houston.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now White still looking for his first bucket in this one. A three ball. It It's rebounded by Houston. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Wow, I mean 8 of 10 here in the first quarter.
McGrady against Jones. So it's Houston with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
那我还是打，我干脆打8比。姚明上场了，姚明 ，James Harden 呢？
Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston, we've got White. Garnett out there with Jones. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Parrish in at the 5 down low. Here's White. Now Ming picking up that last basket. Jones, no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Harden gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
This ball movement by Boston. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Pierce is checked in for the Celtics. And that one falls for White. Rockets leading by 22. Harden scanning the floor. And another 3 for Houston.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
White finds Garnett. Back to White. He gets that one. White's got his second basket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Harden. That one misses. Excellent D there from Parrish. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. At the floater, he lays it in. White's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Here's Murphy. Kicks it out to Malone. Tomjanovich passes to Harden. Outside Murphy. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
White with it. He's got 7. Passes it to Garnett. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Murphy. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And wow, his ability to score gets so much attention. Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
The free throw drops for Murphy. Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Havlicek outside. Here's Here's Pierce. And he gets it to go.
Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
And the basket by Murphy.
But you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Kicks to Pierce. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
And Yao slams it in.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
And Russell gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Count it, good. Murphy's got 10 points in the quarter.
比哈登还好用，
His foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
等一下，哎，
Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Murphy against Havlicek. And he banks in the lane.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The shot by Pierce will not go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A difficult situation for Boston. Bird kicks to Pierce. The pass to Russell. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Nice defense from Malone.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
To the left side wing. Back to Harden. And that one is good. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Inside, Russell.
姚明你的手差小，姚明。
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 7.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Kuzi passes to Pierce. Here's Havlicek. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it's on John Havlicek.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Outside Russell. Here's Kuzi. Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's Tomjanovich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Havlicek against Harden. Shoots over Havlicek. Harden, no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Basket, good. Kuzi's got 5 points now this quarter.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
That one drops for him. Celtics trail by 21. Here's Kuzi. 7 points in the game. A rebound by Harden. He dishes it to Yao. Harden against Havlicek. For the 3. Another miss by Harden. And there's the call on Yao. That's his first foul. Kevin McHale checked in for Russell. On offense, here are the Celtics. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Here's Cowens to the middle. And that one's good from Havlicek. Havlicek's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Over McCabe. And it's Tomjanovich missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Kuzi. He's guarded by Murphy. Pass to Kuzi. 6 on the shot clock. Over Tomjanovich. That one off the back iron and out. Houston leading by 19 points. Harden outside. On the arc. Wide by Houston. Malone outside. He kicks it to Harden. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is there. He's got 14.
There's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Now here's Bird. He has 7. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Harden draws the double. Passes it to Yao. Kicks it to Murphy. And here's Harden for 3. Malone passes to Tomjanovich. From deep, Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And again, Boston with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Havlicek against Harden. There's the pass to Tomjanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics trail by 16. To the paint. Here's Cowens. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of me. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with an 18-point lead as the quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny. Houston came ready to play, displaying the force of a tidal wave and some excellent. And that does it for our halftime show.
And with this. Second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
And if he can keep shooting from deep, like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got Tracy McGrady. Olajuwon is out there with Hayes. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Drexler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Shot from the wing. Offensive rebound. Russell. Drexler with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Paul.
这太小
Boston with the
了。
rebound. Russell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pierce with a wide open look. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got his 4th assist in this one. Rockets leading by 16. Ball fires from way outside. Another miss by Houston.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Pass to Kuzi. And here's Russell. There's the feed to Pierce. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Bird, the pass to Russell. Back to Bird. Down low. Russell kicks to Bird. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Larry Bird. Drexler against Pierce. Puts it up from 15. Drexler, no good. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Kuzi. And it's in there. Kuzi's got 9.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
He was all alone
干
on
乱
that
流
one.
妈的！
15 points in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Hayes finds Paul. Houston moving it around. Here's Olajuwon. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost.
You got to hit it.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Paul with the bucket.
Well, despite pretty good defense, Chris Paul finishes the shot. That's about concentration and being locked in.
Now a timeout called by Boston. It'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. 2-2 possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pierce for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fire.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Houston leading by 12. Now here's Drexler. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the Celtics making a change here. Parrish is checked in. The free throw drops for Drexler. Celtics trail by 15. Pass to Garnett. He kicks it to Parrish. Allen passes to Parrish. Here's White, defended by Paul. And it's White missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Drexler. The teardrop falls in. Drexler's got 13.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's White. Busted. No good that time either. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Olajuwon kicks to McGrady. Back to Olajuwon. That one goes. Count it.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Boston making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Celtics trail by 20. Allen for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Drexler passes to Hayes. McGrady left side. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Jones. And it's blocked. Here's Drexler. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And White kicks to Garnett. Passes to Parrish. On the wing, Jones. Drexler defender. Busted. No good that time either. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And the dunk by Drexler.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
White the pass to Parrish. Jones with Drexler defender. Drexler against Jones.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And the dunk by Drexler.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
For Houston, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. The free throw drops for Drexler.
等一下，塞尔吉克有这么烂
And
吗？
here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Cowens passes to McHale. Now here's Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Now the pass to Hayes. Over in the corner, Paul. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the Players Union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
Pass to Jones. They could use a bucket, and it's in off the backboard. Jones has got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Jones up top. Drexler defending. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Austin shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. A minute 42 left to play here in the third. Pass to McGrady. Shoots. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Rondo passes to Cowens. Jones for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Ball against Toronto. Paul dishes to McGrady. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Rajon Rondo. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Bird comes in for Allen. And it's Havlicek in for Jones.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bird with it. Now McGrady defending. Drexler passes to Paul. And it's denied. And so it's Boston with it. And here's Bird from the arc. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got 9 rebounds now tonight. 7-second difference shot in game clock.
不要进来，你电话来干嘛？怎么了啦？
没有，我有事情跟你讲。
干嘛？
没有，等一下爸爸回来，我们可能跟他讲一下事情。
你说要讲什么？
讲就是说他的那个啊，就是说。
我妈的，什么讲话？
free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Larry Bird. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And he can't hit the second. Inside, here's Havlicek. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. McHale kicks to Bird. 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Kuzi passes to Havlicek. Good on the triple. Havlicek's got 18 points in the game.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in front.
And so it's the Houston Rockets ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
用那个 Samson 是要打三小。看还好他们内线算够，看不然根本不知道怎么打。
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Kuzi on the floor for Boston. McHale is out there with Bird. Then it's Russell. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Kuzi in at the one spot. Harden gets the bucket.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Kuzi passes to Bird. Outside, Russell. Oh, Russell in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's the floater. No good on that one. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. Here's Kuzi. Over Tomjanovich. Kuzi can't hit. And it's Houston on the break. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 20.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Kuzi passes to Bird. Outside, Russell passes it to McHale. From the high post, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And fantastic length. The touch on the jump shot, almost impossible to stop McHale from mid-range.
Murphy passes to Tomjanovich. Here is Harden. Yao in the post. He's against McHale. Fires for three. And another three for Houston.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And guys, there are two types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Kuzi. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in. Kuzi's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Parrish is checked in for Russell. Garnett comes in for McHale. Pierce is checked in for Bird. And it's White in for Havlicek.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Now here's Pierce. D right on him, and the officials call for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Harden draws the double. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pierce the pass to Kuzi. Back to Pierce. It's rebounded by Houston. Tom Jonovic just got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Harden. That one goes in. Harden's got 24 points.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Now Pierce. Here's Kuzi. Buries the long-range jumper. Kuzi's got 9 points here in the second half.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And the jam by Harden.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's Pierce on the wing. Kicks it to White. Shot clock at 5. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Pierce with it. The pass to Kuzi. Now here's Pierce. Shoots from 8. Over Tom Jonovic. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Pierce. And yes, it's good.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Kuzi passes to White. And he lays it straight in. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Wow, that's good.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Pass to Pierce. Outside Pierce. Shoots over Malone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Yao Ming.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw missing. Allen's checked in for Boston. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Houston with it. And here's Harden over Allen. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's the teardrop. Allen out of hand on it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
And the basket by Murphy.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Allen for the 3, and no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Murphy Murphy passes to Tomjanovich. Jacks up a three, and another three for Houston.
There's just so much Murphy can do with the ball in his hands. He can score himself when he has to, but finding an open teammate like that is always his first priority.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Harden, and that one drops. Harden's got 32 points.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And the basket by Pierce.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Wow, when Murphy gets in the zone like this, you just have to stand back and kind of admire his game. It's amazing the way he can take over a small man with a big game.
Right the pass to Pierce. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Harden inside the three-point line. That one doesn't drop. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Pierce. He kicks to Allen. All sorts of time. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Harden, tipped away. It's stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. White, good.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
And the basket by Murphy.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Allen
没有比好猛
outside.
等一下，哈登。
From beyond the arc and then some.
追人
You
家
can
手
appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's White. And White with the stuff.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And very few players have ever been as good from the line as Murphy. This is his zone, and he's been known to go weeks without missing a free throw.
我们只要手指头就好。
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White.
Oh yeah.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Garnett. White, wide open. He fired. Off target with his three. Harden inside the three-point line. It drops.
And no one gets a pull-up like the beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop. And that thing is a deadly.
Oh, 上来帅。 干这个砖好刁钻哦，根本就2个 Chris Paul。干会投3分的小钱，那历史火箭也是蛮猛。哦，姚明干，姚明也是很猛。
They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave.
打打看马刺哦。
Play.
Yeah, and that's
I need the money, I need it lump sum. I put that on everything that I love. Hundreds and 50s and sometimes the dubs. I put that on everything that I love. Need a dub. What? That's on that thing I love. Put that on my auntie and uncle's son. I need the money, I need it lump sum. I put that on everything that I love. Motivating paper.
Welcome, everyone. To the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Houston Rockets. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Tony Parker. Duncan is out there with Robinson. Then there's Gerber. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. He's with it. Paul kicks to Drexel. And Finished off by Drexler.
Drexler got the nickname Clyde the Glide for reasons on display there. Loves to jam it home.
Gervin outside. Here's Parker. Elijah Wan with the block. Pushing it up. Here's Drexler. Rebound San Antonio.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
2 points. That one goes. Parker's got 5 points so far.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Hayes dishes to McGrady. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Gervin. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Kicks it out to Paul. Passes it to McGrady. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. They get it again. Elijah on the pass to Drexler. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Pass to Gervin. Over McGrady. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. And it goes down 2 points. Parker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Basket counts.
You know, it's really quite remarkable how well Paul operates on the inside. I mean, he's not just a perimeter player. I mean, if he can get in tight, he's going to do it.
Here's Parker following the basket by Chris Paul.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's tipped. Elijah on the high post. Robinson on him. Elijah on, no luck.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Nobody near Parker. Parker with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Drexler drives in. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Duncan kicks to Leonard. Lob pass to Duncan.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Now McGrady from deep 3-point range. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. McGrady's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Parker with the bounce pass. Here's Gervin, and it's good in the assist by Parker.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
That one, no good. And here they come. Here's Gervin. Misses off the left eye. And so it's Houston with it. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. McGrady's got a couple of threes now in the first for Houston. Spurs trail by 3. And there's the pass to Gervin. And some very quick points from him in that possession. 8 points for him.
我操，他妈球给他，他就会进。
Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Drops in the tray.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Parker. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And just an insane move on the drive from Parker there, making difficult buckets look incredibly easy.
And Robinson comes to help. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
And you can see he thought he had a little more room on that sideline and got squeezed out of bounds. That one could have been avoided.
Sinks the three-pointer.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
It's good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Paul outside. Takes the three. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Here's Gilmore. Pass to Elliott. Six to shoot. Passes to Parker. Over Paul. The Rockets pull it in. To the inside. And there it is for him.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
San Antonio calls timeout. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the Spurs head coach. One point he made to his players was, we're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks, David. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Duncan. Ginobili comes in for Gerber. And Moore subbed in for Parker. Houston leading by 8. Paul goes in. Up and in on the layup. Paul's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Moore, and he gets the bucket.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's McGrady. He's got 18. Pass to Olajuwon. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Olajuwon inside. Kicks it out to Drexler. Just 5 on the clock. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Ginobili the pass to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Moore with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. Good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Houston.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Spurs making a switch here. Owens checked in, and that one drops for him.
Boy, Ginobili so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, but he finds a way to get the job done.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Gilmore. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the pass to Ginobili. Moore outside.
from the start, Kevin. They've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Gilmore, following the score by Clyde Drexler. Moore outside. Over Paul. Aldridge trying to break free. Almost, but it rolls out.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that. I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
San Antonio making a switch here. Knocked loose. Moore outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night here. That's good from Moore. Pass to Silas. Back to Moore. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot. Moore's got 8 points. Paul with the three, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've done a lot of... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left. This one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
We've got Moses Malone, also Yao out there, and it's Tom Janovich in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Silas, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So here's Murphy. From down in the low post, it goes. Murphy's got his first basket.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Silas passes to Gilmore, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Artis Gilmore is just a massive guy, and strong, too. I mean, rugged, a center that is flat out a beast on both ends of the floor. Banged my head against that dude many a time. It was not fun.
Here's Murphy. Moore with the block, and they'll keep possession. Fires from deep, and that one's good. just got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Moore against Murphy. The step back, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Here's Murphy. Houston gets it back. Tom Janovich passes to Murphy. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And very few players have ever been as good from the line as Murphy. This is his zone, and he's been known to go weeks without missing a free throw.
Count that one.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Murphy, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. And so Murphy hits them both.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Silas. 20 feet out. The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Bowen. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Harden. Empty that time from Leonard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Houston leading by 10. It's Harden with the drive. Yep, that one goes. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Here's Leonard. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And that is textbook perfect for bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Murphy dishes to Harden. Houston moving the ball around. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Keenan guarded by Harden. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from David Robinson.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what he does? I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Malone against Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
The 3 from Harden. Can't hit that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Now against Robinson. Lock at 6. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Yao Ming.
And Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Hits the 3-point bomb. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. They trail by 9 points.
Man, way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
It's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
And here's Harden for three. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Gervin. Spurs trail by 5. Parker outside. Nobody near Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 6th assist on the night. And it's Houston's ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Harden against Gervin for 3. But they recover it. Yao, the pass to Tomjanovich. Another miss by Houston. Here's San Antonio now. They're on an 18-7 run. And the dunk by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Harden against Gervin. Harden right side. Good work defensively by Gervin. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
That misses off the backboard. Harden scanning the floor. There's the pass to Murphy. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his time.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Elliott's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. From deep Harden, a three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Rockets. To the paint, here's Gervin, and it's blocked. Murphy down low, covered by Parker. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Murphy. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And it's Houston's ball. Harden outside. Makes it off the glass. Harden's got 12 now in this quarter.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Parker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Parker, terrific at drawing the foul there. He's as good as anybody at initiating the contact.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What's that?
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Rockets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Free throw good, James Harden.
One of the hardest and trickiest covers in the league. Harden, not just a superb scorer, but also an amazing passer, which really makes him really hard to guard.
Wow, what quickness. I mean, he may not be the biggest player on the court, but his speed makes it awfully tough to stay in front of him.
Outside Murphy. And another 3 for Houston.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Parker passes to Robinson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. Elliott
kicks to Duncan. Here is Elliott. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Elliott scores in multiple ways. A very versatile small forward.
For San Antonio, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. A different look now for San Antonio. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Robinson. And it's Ginobili in for Gervin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Parker.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Parker passes to Elliott. Ginobili outside. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Ginobili's got 5 points so far.
And how about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Harden, that's good.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Parker. Malone with the block.
How about the push there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
That's a 2 from Parker. Misses off the right iron. James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 21 points, 3 rebounds. That's all for now.
And for those of you just tuning in, with us. second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Spurs. Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then there's Gervin. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. Here's Olajuwon. And the basket is good. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Boy, you got to admire the muscle of Olajuwon. Easily pushing through the defense and converting in his unique style.
And here is Parker. Over Paul. Parker's shot is off.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Parker against Paul. With the teardrop, that's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Parker.
Yeah, that floater is another one of Parker's go-to shots, one that continues to befuddle defenses.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And the layup is good. Parker's got 21 in the game.
And looking like Parker is in that zone.
McGrady kicks to Olajuwon. No good with the triple. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 6-point game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's Parker in the corner. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Paul for 3. David Robinson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A good finish at the rack.
Timeout.
Robinson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Timeout called the Rockets. Look at Tony Parker. What a contribution.
Well, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
The tray. Good work defensively by Gervin.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a 3-point San Antonio lead.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Spurs making a switch here. Moore's checked in. The Spurs have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Boy, the smoothness, the cool, the calm, the length, the Iceman. Unique as a scorer and one of the toughest covers ever in the NBA.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Chris Paul. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in. Gervin's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's more. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's Drexler. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Gervin outside. buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Gervin's got 26 points. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Paul. It's blocked.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Moore outside. Goes up on the wing. This ball grabs the miss.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And that one's good.
McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
Here's Gilmore. He's guarded by Elijah. Back to Gervin. Puts one up, and that's 2 points on the layup. 28 points for him.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
McGrady passes to Paul. It's stolen by Duncan. Pass break. Here we go.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up, and everyone falls in line.
Paul's shot is off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And that's on the bottom. San Antonio will retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound. Shot's good by Gilmore. Gilmore's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
McGrady passes to Hayes. Shoots over Leonard. Another miss by Houston. Spurs leading by 9. Keenan. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the layup's good off the glass. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Moore dishes to Leonard. Gilmore passes to Silas. It's rebounded by Houston. Ball fires from way outside. Kicks it out to Drexler. Ball is doubled. McGrady outside. 4 on the clock. Hayes, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Silas. Releases. And another basket for San Antonio.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Drexler. Drexler's got a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Now, here's Leonard. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Silas. Here's Moore. That's tipped. Pass to McGrady. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete. Tremendous bounce and speed and strength, and he continues to get better.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Parker outside. But they get it back. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Drexler. No good that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And now the fast break. Ginobili with the ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
It's good from long range.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Parker inside. He's against Olajuwon. And that one's good. Parker's got 9 points now in the quarter. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Houston. They trail by 7. Drexler left side. To the inside, Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Boy, the athleticism of Olajuwon, love it. Showing how efficient he can be when he's close to the bucket. A terrific throwdown.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Timing important when you're doing the alley-oop dunk now, and David Robinson, perfect in timing his leap.
Hayes dishes to Olajuwon. Drexler outside. He kicks to McGrady. Shoots the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a great show through 3. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? To you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Yao, Harden out there at Malone, and it's Tom Janovich in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Aldridge, the pass to Parker. Top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Parker's got 28.
And Parker's ability to knock down that jumper. He is as consistent as they get.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Harden against Ginobili. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
One of the things Ginobili does really well is finish through contact. In fact, he seeks it out. He likes the physicality, just bouncing off whatever defenders are in his way. Impressive.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Out to the right wing. Here's Elliott. It's rebounded by Houston. Malone's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Harden. Harden draws the double. And Murphy kicks to Yao. Houston moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Malone passes to Murphy. Off target from 3-point range. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Parker. Count that bucket. Parker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
They get it back. This is it to Murphy. And here's Harden for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the basket by Ginobili.
Timeout. When you allow good...
Sit up, never like it.